to... Okay, good. It's charged back up. Using my B to keep the flux out of that node, I can break these crystals because it's charged up. I could also use a B to charge up the node, which also does cause flux, which I have set up over here. I have a B with one with regen, which regens the node, and one with aura cleanse. Pardon me. Which it over regens the node, and you get extra aspects. I also use these Bs to make memory combs, which can make special drops, and you can make bottles O enchanting, which I thought would be fun. So that's why I used that breed, the Bs. Let's see how I manipulated these guys. Gave them the fastest speed, so they make the combs fast, the largest area, and the aura charge for this fella. Flowers rocks, and so I had to make the fertility 1, so the bees are actually going to reproduce, and they're going to flow back around up into the top, because I need them to actually work to produce the combs. And you see how many combs I haven't been on for a couple days, but these combs can build up. So they actually have to have the pollination rock, or the pollination flower, that they need to produce their combs. Now what we're going to talk about, if that was too quick, well, I'm sorry. Now what we're going to talk about is automating these shards so they turn into bottles of my essentia over there. Because coming over here and getting a stack of 64 and putting them around the grid in the bottle is just getting very wary for me. What I'm going to need, there are 48 different aspects, so I'm going to need 49 auto crafting tables. 48 for each of the aspects, one for each of the aspects, and one to make more glass vials. And we'll set that up downstairs in just a second, as soon as I put this attractive bee in between these two nodes, and hopefully they will join. Okay, got room. There we go. And we grab a bee, and we grab apiary. So this node is 20 away, so let's go down to 10 and put you Rachon. And that's going to have to take overnight. And you're still causing flux, or you still got a little bit of flux. So I want this to work overnight because it takes forever to move these nodes with this bee. But it can work while I'm offline. Oops. So we got you right there, and we'll throw down a quarry. Okie dokie. I hope that does it. If it doesn't, this says it'll keep 2 chunks loaded. I don't know exactly where the chunk borders are. Oh good, flux is all gone. I take my flux crystals from there and go add it to the other one. So we'll see, I'll come back to that at the end of the episode. So what I'm gonna do now is come up with a place to put those 48 auto crafting tables. And that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be so much fun. And here's more crystals and my nether star back. Node to pull B. Let's change that so it is now there, and we'll see how much these guys move. So he's got a 15 by 15 area, he's 12 away, and he's 10 away. They should meet right here sometime in about 6 hours. Oh, and now that the What if that causes flux? There's no flux there. Minimal, you know what, I can deal with that. So let me go get my auto crafting tables set up and be right back. Oh, let me charge up too. Alrighty, see how I have these auto crafting tables set up. I think these were for the grains. I set up the pattern of iron grains in this 2x2 and have a precision export bus to pull out of the ME system iron grains active with a signal, and you also need the level emitter. If there's less than 100,000 iron ingots in the system, it will emit when levels are below that. So that is below 100,000 bars. It will emit the redstone signal. That redstone signal will pull iron grains from the ME system, which will go into the auto workbench, which will make pulverized iron, which will go back into the system and auto smelt in the other area to make more iron bars. The essentia, I'm not going to worry right now about limits. I'm just going to have the precision export bus pull whatever essentia it is and a file, and the essentia is going to be around like this. Only problem is there's going to have to be 64, because 64 of the files in each one of these crafting tables, because it's going to pull it automatically, not if there's less than an amount. What else is going to happen is, you see how there's just one here and two here of all those? It doesn't make the last one, so you set up your pattern in the auto workbench and it leaves that pattern in there. It doesn't manufacture the last one unless you click this button to craft it. So 49 auto workbenches later, which isn't going to fit anywhere in here, so it's probably going to be out here somewhere. Going to be 4 rows of 12 and an extra 13th. I'm going to see how I can make it pretty. And I got 57 in there already. How beautiful is that? I have no idea how. And 1. So put you back. And I'll be back when I figure out how I'm going to work all this, because I will need the 49 workbenches, 49 precision export buses. Don't need the level emitters this time. 49 basic import buses. Let's go check my quartz. Whoops. Hello. Go down. Thank you. 1771, 781 of that. Might run out of that. Not sure. So I'll be back when I get that going, and then we'll wrap this up and say peace. Yeah, buddy, it's using some resources. Had to grind some more nether quartz dust, and I'm glad I had a couple hundred golden redstone chipsets in there. But took my Certus quartz down to half, and we'll get into this next episode about this laser drill, and then I'm not going to have to worry about this stuff at all. But where's it at now? Good, done building. ME basic import bus. There's my 49 of those, and looking for another 49er. There we go. Precision export bus. Oh, and this one's pre-configured. I just have to change that when I lay it down. And get my cable. So let's go lay these fellers down. I'm wondering if you can do a top-down. We'll test that out real quick. I know this chiseled stone is my other building. Alright, let's oh, I made some more ME cable too. I'm gonna have to start quarrying again, or I get that laser drill going. made 40 more of you. There we go. You should take your time. Did it run out of anything? I forgot it uses nether quartz dust. Okay, that's good. So if this works top down, we're going to set up the first table for the glass vials. And might as well do it over this place. I was messing around with MFR mob spawners, and that'll be in another episode upstairs, to make pink slimes, which you need for your laser precharger, and that's the only way to get pink slime. So that's going to be an episode all on its own. But let me get this first table set up and see if it can take inputs from the top and suck it out the bottom. If not, I'll have to set it up and take more space to go in on one side and out the other. Be right back. I take it back. I'm going to need one level emitter for the glass vials. I don't want it to continually make the glass vials. So, get one of you. Alright, got the top load to load in, and I'll see if it'll pull it out the bottom. And let's get the pattern in here. This is going to be with the files, because this is going to be the only one. Good, makes 8. This is going to be the only one that's going to need the ME level emitter, and I got one. Okay. If this and 64 emit when levels are above or below. Okay. And this always active, only active with signal. So I need more clay and glass. It's going to export out of the ME system clay and glass. Only one redstone signal is active, and it will make glass vials. So let's make this 6400 redstone active. Oh, it's dumping in. Hold on, I don't want that yet. I want to see if it'll suck out the bottom. No, basic import bus. Thank you. Bless you. Bless you. Yeah, I can put it right here. There we go. Now let's turn this on to 6400. It's gonna fill up the clay first, then it'll start filling in the glass. Be right back. Okay, here we go. So it's dropping it in the top, and let's see if it sucks it out at the bottom. And it does. Beautiful. This is gonna make for a lot less space. And I'll be right back when I get all the other ones set up for all the essentias. Be back. Probably gonna do these precision export buses one row at a time so I can keep track of what I'm doing. So I'll set up this first row. What I need, put you on a side there, you on a side there. Going to need, let's just grab a stack of vials. And the first 12 essentia I'm going to use. Don't need the dirt, don't need that. PHIL. Let's grab some of you. And let's go get, let's put you on the bottom row here. And keep all this crap in order so I don't double up on the things. Now I made a hole over here by the chest, and what I'm eventually going to do is just import all these shards into the ME system, and then the ME system will pull them out and put them in the tables. So this is how this is gonna go. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, got the first 12. Yeah, that's how I'll do it first. Oh wait, I can go right down here. So let's get over to my first row. First box is going to be, alright, first we'll put those in here. And a glass vial in there. And now get on the table. And that's going to start loading up. And there we go. Huh, not going to be too hard. Next one. Glass vial. And one of these. And glass vial in the center. Like I said, it's going to start filling up the stacks of the vials. Because I don't have any of these aspects in there yet. So, gonna have a surplus of empty vials. That's my Vecus. So that's how it's gonna go for all these guys. And then the import buses are gonna go and bring the essentia back into my ME system, and I may put a fuzzy export onto this chest, so all the essentia flows into this chest, and I can just pull it out when I need it and keep my jars full. So this is gonna be kind of fun. So we'll see, guys. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll come back when all this is wired up. And then we'll say goodbye. Laters. Well, that about does it. 48 auto crafting tables plus 1, and it's got each one for its own aspect. Now all I have to do is run a line over to this chest, and then double check my quarry floor to see. Oh, way to go, Sophie! To see if this chunk stays loaded or not. Guess I could get into wireless ME stuff sometime soon, but no time soon. I just like, babe, you just dropped that soda. Let's go right here. Oh, another regular import bus, and it's gonna start sucking out aspects. And that'll do it. Now all these guys should start filling up with aspects. Ow! Oh, well, it's got to crap. It's got to pump them all in the ME system. Well, that's it, folks. There's unlimited aspect juice. And I was doing all of these by hand, and that got kind of old, and I had to record this, but unlimited essentia. Automatically gonna be in my ME from 2 different types of thermic bees, one a flux generator, one a flux cleanser, and a whole bunch of essentia crystallized aspects, which turn into bottled essentia. And that's gonna make Thom go a lot quicker, a lot faster. And I'll probably end up screwing that up. You know what I did? And I realized this right after the first row of auto crafting tables. I didn't set, I should have left a space in between each row in case I wanted to stop bottling the stuff. This doesn't have GUI on it, does it? No. If I wanted to stop bottling it, oh, did it already make all of it? Yep, I think that made all of it. Yeah, that's going quick. If I wanted to stop these from importing things into the table, if I want to only have 64 essentia in the system at a time. So let's see what it's made so far. ESS. EN. See, all these so far, and it's just making. and dropping them in the system. That's going to be very handy. Essentia. Yep, me, right key. So, y'all take care, and we'll see you next time. Laters.